So we are here, St James's Park. It's not for a Premier League game, it's actually the Newcastle United Women are playing today in the Women's National League Cup semi-final. They are playing Portsmouth. Expecting a really big crowd here today, so come with us and let's see how it goes. So as usual, our journey starts here at Palmersville Metro Station.
Our floors are a bit patchy now anyway.
Where's my ticket?
623.
The directions are very good. You sense the direction. Yeah.
I wonder if Shearer's here for the women's game. Probably not. So this is a clash between the two top sides in level 3 of women's football. Newcastle United are actually top of the National Premier Division North section. They only lost one league game all season, only 2 in all competitions, and one of those was to WSL side Manchester United in the FA Cup back in January. Visitors Portsmouth are top of the National Premier League South. They've only lost 2 games all season as well, one in the league, and they lost to Championship side Southampton in the FA Cup. So this is going to be a really competitive tie. Very little to choose between the sides. Should be a great game. In fact, it maybe should be the final. Look what we found. Will Newcastle Women have the force with them today? Looks as though they will. Now, we were last here to watch the Newcastle Women just over a year ago. That was for an FA Cup tie against Barnsley, which Newcastle won at 2-1. The crowd that day was over 28,000, but they're expecting even more today for this game, so we'll see. So just about to go in. If the electronic scanners will work, they're never the best, are they? So we'll see. Anyway, there's my code there, look. So let's see if it works, shall we? So here we are. Look at this. What an arena this is, by the way. Wonder what the crowd's going to be. So the winners today will play the winners of the other semi-final, which is between United and Halifax Town. The final's actually at Kenilworth Road, which is of course a Premier League venue. I think it's in April, so it's quite a big incentive for the team here to go through and play in that final. And of course this could be a fixture that is repeated in the Women's Championship next season, of course, with both these teams favourites to gain promotion. So we need to give a score prediction for the game. Difficult to really predict this game, isn't it? I don't know anything about Portsmouth other than at top of the league, so there'll be very little to choose between the sides. They've both been very solid defensively and they both score a lot of goals, but they don't often play teams as good as each other, so it's going to be an interesting game today. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to extra time, maybe penalties. I don't think there's going to be a lot to choose between the sides, but we've got to go with the 2, haven't we? So I'm going to predict the final score: Newcastle 2, Portsmouth 1, but it may well be extra time that is required. So what's your score prediction for the game?
Probably would say 2-1 to the 2.
going to be tight.
Hopefully more. Hopefully 3-1.
4-1 like last night.
Let's hope. A better game.
Better game for you.
Yeah, hopefully.
So we are off. National League Women's Cup semi-final. Newcastle Portsmouth. Should be good. Good chance that was there. Another chance on a set piece. Save. Another corner. So midway through the first half, still 0-0. Apart from an early chance for Portsmouth right at the very beginning, it's been on Newcastle really. They've had 3 or 4 good opportunities from set pieces. Should maybe be in front by now, but Newcastle have been the better team, there's no doubt about that. And as things stand at the minute, I think Newcastle should go through. But better touch there. So it's half time here at St James's Park. It's Newcastle 0, Portsmouth 0. Apart from one chance very early on for Portsmouth and then another one towards the end of the first half, it's really been on Newcastle. They've dominated the play, they've had all the best chances, mainly from set pieces, and really Newcastle should be ahead. The Portsmouth goalkeeper made a really good save midway through the first half. You do feel as though the first goal in this game is going to be really, really important. Portsmouth have defended well. They've not offered too much threat going forward. What did you make of that first half then?
Yeah, it was good. It's good. I think we should have been up about 3 goals by now, I would say. But
yeah, could have had a goal or two, yeah.
Yeah.
Still think they'll win?
Yeah.
Should do.
Should do. I think the better team.
I think the first goal is going to be decisive in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it's Newcastle.
So we're off and underway for the second half. Can Newcastle get a goal straight away? Well, it's a good tackle actually. Well, first minute of the second half, Newcastle almost took the lead. It was a shot from the edge of the box, hit a crossbar. It's the nearest we've come to a goal so far, and it was almost a goal for Newcastle, but it remains 0-0. So we finally got the breakthrough then, and inevitably it was from a set piece, wasn't it? It was a good corner to the far post, and I think it was Charlotte Potts that headed it in. A good header it was as well, and you have to say Newcastle deserved to be in front. They've been a much better team. We've played, 53 minutes, Newcastle 1, Portsmouth 0. Are Newcastle heading to the final?
Goal for Portsmouth FC women number 9, Emma Jones.
So midway through the second half, it's Newcastle 1, Portsmouth 1. Portsmouth just equalised there. It was a really good finish from the number 9, Emily Jones. Pretty much the best move that Portsmouth put together in the game, attacking wise, and it was a nice finish. Newcastle caught out maybe on the counter attack, which again they've completely dominated really, but it's all to play for now. It's 1-1. We still got over 25 minutes left. Still could go either way this game.
Official attendance at St James's Park is 22,307.
22,000, a bit less than the last game actually. actually, surprisingly enough. I thought this might be more, but it looks like what bits are open they've sold out pretty much. So yeah, decent crowd, isn't it, for level 3 women's football? 22,000, brilliant. So we're coming to the last 10 minutes, and our Newcastle are back in front. I do not know. They've hit the bar for a third time in this second half. Incredible, really. They are peppering the Portsmouth goal, and so far they just can't get the goal. It's still 1-1. There's 10 minutes or so to go. So. Wow, we've had some late drama here. Newcastle just scored in the last minute of the 90. It was Josie Gibson. It was with another header. It was a good goal, actually. Well worked by Newcastle. The pressure's finally paid off. There's going to be 7 minutes of stoppage time. So Newcastle very, very close now to that final. This is going to be the last chance for Portsmouth. They've got a free kick. We've played the 7 minutes of stoppage time. We're almost in just a moment to go. Newcastle got one more set piece to see out, and then they'll be in the final. This is now or never for Portsmouth, this last set piece here. And that should be that. So it's finished here. Newcastle United 2, Portsmouth 1. It is Newcastle go through to the final. Fully deserved it was as well. They were the better team pretty much throughout. Hit the bar 3 times in the second half and finally made it through in the last minute. A lot of drama in the end. It was a great game actually. Newcastle took the lead midway through the early in the second half, wasn't it? It was a header from a corner. I think it might have been Charlotte Potts. Not 100% sure who scored that one. It was up the other end. Couldn't really see it, but Portsmouth did equalise with pretty much their only shot on target in the second half. Totally against the run of play it was, and it looked as though it was going to go to extra time, but in the last minute of the 90, Georgie Gibson it was headed home from close range in front of the Gallagher end to send Newcastle into the final. The injury time seemed to go on forever. It lasted about 12 minutes in the second half for some reason, but anyway, finally Newcastle made it through. It'll be #United in the final. They've beaten Halifax, I believe it was 2-0. So that's at Kenilworth Road, so something to look forward to for Newcastle. Fully deserved it today. Big crowd, good atmosphere, great game, and Newcastle march on. So what did you make of that game then?
Oh, brilliant, really good game. I'm absolutely freezing like.
It is cold.
But
It is cold.
Oh, I thought they played well. They just couldn't get it in the net the first half, could they?
No.
Loads of chances, but
Yeah.
But well deserved. 2-1.
It was well deserved. We said 2-1 actually, didn't we?
Yeah,
we both said 2-1, so we got it right. We actually got it right for once.
Got it right for once. We didn't get last week.
They definitely seem to be building something here at Newcastle Women. A lot of investment's gone into it since the takeover, and you can see that they've got big plans. Team are top of the league. look like they're going to get promoted to the Championship, and now they're in the League Cup final. Of course, last season's winners, Watford, are now in the Championship. So I think Newcastle Women are definitely heading in the right direction, and with the crowd there, 22,000 again today, it just goes to show there's a support there as well. And I think it won't be too long till we're seeing Newcastle playing the big guns in the WSL. Yeah, it's exciting times ahead, and it's good that they're investing in the women's team as well. It's good to see, and that was great today. Really good game of football. You can see the improvement in the standard since we were last here a year ago.
Definitely.
They've gone full time. You can see the difference. The quality of the players has improved. The whole thing is just so much more organised. My name is Richard, and if you've enjoyed our coverage today of the National Women's League Cup semi-final between Newcastle United Women and Portsmouth, please give this a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. I'll be back very soon with some more great content for you. Of course, some more park runs. We're doing a race in a few weeks' time as well, so we're bringing coverage of that. There'll be some more football stuff as well, some grassroots football highlights to come, and a grassroots football journeys or two that I've got planned. So stay tuned to the channel for all of that. Please give this a like, share and subscribe, and I will see you on that next one.